My guy was here today. He was. Okay. Oh, I wish I could give the location of this store, but I don't want to give the location away. But this dude was, he was visibly going on his break. Like he had his tray of food and he wasn't even near the serving area. The guy saw me walk in and was like, hey bud, and walked behind the counter and grabbed my stuff for me and gave it to me. Panera, give this guy a raise. I need to get his name.
You still haven't done it?
Huh?
You still haven't gotten his name?
No, I gotta get his name.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
Let me. Oh, yeah, what's your pickle?
Oh, pickle's nice and crisp.
Ooh. So did your guy make this one, or was he just around at the time?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I put the order in.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah. Nice.
I still gotta say, this is not on the guy. He has no control over this. But I'm just saying, the bread is small compared to like what it used to be. I think this is a perfectly fine amount of sandwich. But back in the day, this is like the slice of bread. I have small hands, so like, I'm just saying, it's a tiny slice.
It almost used to be like brioche French toast size.
Yes, a few, no.
So like almost like a good, maybe 3/4 of an inch each loaf of bread. Or not each loaf of bread, each slice of bread.
Okay. Good looking pickle. Once again, very small piece of the stem. Very strange. I've never had this 2 times in a row now. This one's little though. Little piece of stem. It looks like I can almost peel my pickle.
This is the same exact sandwich.
Can't do it.
Same exact sandwich from yesterday. Tomato basil. Once again, no brown sugar on mine.
It looks a little better than yesterday.
Yeah, but
it's like darker.
I think that's just toast spots.
Yeah. What about mine?
No brown sugar. You got brown sugar on yours?
A little bit.
What the hell? How come I don't get any brown sugar?
You want to trade a half?
No. You already touched it.
I have cooties apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What's the lettuce looking like? That's where I get picky, at the lettuce.
My lettuce looks good.
Yeah, this side looks good. Last time the second half didn't. So I'm gonna just double stack right now. No, we're looking lovely. And the bacon is actually spread out. This has already got a higher ranking than yesterday.
It's a moist bread. This is the tomato basil sandwich. We get the same sandwich literally every day. Unless they don't have it, in which I get the grilled cheese sandwich and she gets the bacon mac and cheese bowl.
Yep.
But yeah, this is what we usually get. Bread is good, moist but not superly soggy. I think yesterday was a little overly soggy. I could do with a little bit more brown sugar on the crust, but it's a good sandwich. Pickles nice and crisp too, and we got the chips, both bags. Okay.
I struggled with that bite so bad.
And the service from my guy at Panera, I'll call him. He looks like a Jimothy. We'll call him Jimothy. Jimothy knows his shit. And I tried to give him a tip, but all I had was a big bill in my wallet. And I was like,
a big bill?
Yeah.
When do you have big bills?
Big bill. I took it out of the thing yesterday because I was like, because I was going to get a pizza with Matt. So I was like, let me take some cash out in case.
A big bill? Out of the folder?
Yeah.
Thing?
I just grabbed the first one. It was a 50. So I was like, I don't want to tip this guy a 50.
Yeah, please
Although he probably deserves it.
I'm sure he does.
But
we are not rich enough to do that.
I was like, if it was like a 10 or a 20, I probably would have just given it to him and been like, thanks a lot. But because I think he had already clocked out and he still came over and gave me my food anyway. What was my original point? What was I talking about?
I don't know. I lost it.
I think I was trying to give a review. The sandwich is good. Yeah. The service was good. Jimothy did his thing like he always does when he's there.
He knows best. Jimothy knows best.
Yeah, and I don't know.
How many screaming kitties?
I'll give him a 9 today. I'll give Panera a 9.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of thinking the same.
I'm gonna take a point off just because of the brown sugar. You can't help that, but still. I will deduct Panera, corporate Panera, for not having more brown sugar on the crust, because it definitely gives it a little bit of a sweetness to the.
It does a lot. It helps a lot.
Yeah.
Not like It's not a needed thing, but it's a highly appreciated thing that's on it. I give it a 9 screaming kitties also.
Yeah. 9 screaming kitties out of 10 ducks.
Oh, ducks today, not dogs, ducks.
Yeah.
Gotta stay up.
And
Gotta keep you on your toes.
2 ducks equal a goose, so you can use your conversion.
See, I'm not good at math, so I'm terrible at that. I wouldn't know.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I'm happy with it. I'm notoriously a very messy eater. I try not to be. I can't help it. It just happens.
When she finishes eating, there's more crumbs on her cleavage than there is, like, in her plate.
It's not my fault they get in the way.
The crumbs shouldn't be falling in the first place, darling. The sandwich saved my lunch break. Yeah, I wasn't having like a bad day today, but why the hell do people not walk with a purpose? It bugs the shit out of me.
Feel what you're saying, because I'm not particularly having a bad day, but I gotta say, people have been annoying. I don't know if it's like they're actually being annoying or if it's just me being overly highly annoyed by them.
People in Panera, like, just kind of, I mean, I know you're on your break or something, or you're out having breakfast, but walk with the purpose. Don't sit in the middle of a doorway having a conversation, blocking people from coming in, and then walking slowly. I'm talking about the customers at Panera now. I'm not talking about the workers there. The workers can't.
No, like that's different. It's the customers. And it's really the customers at almost any place you go to, any establishment, any store.
Yeah.
They just like find the most perfect spot to stop and stand and chat. And I'm like,
yeah.
Do you not realize there's other people around?
There's a breezeway here that barely fits one person. Let's both stand here and have a conversation. Like, what the hell are you thinking? Just get the hell out of the way. Move to the side. Don't block the damn shopping carts trying to get your kid into the kid seat while the kid's fighting you and block the 20 people behind you from getting a carriage. Yeah. Move the carriage literally 2 feet over and fight your kid there so the rest of us can get on with our way. You're not the only person in the world here. I can't stand people like that.
I agree.
And move fast. Or not even fast. Don't move slow.
Yeah.
Okay? How about that?
At a decent speed is fine. You don't have to be, like, rushing. But, like, I've seen people with, like, moving at a snail's pace. And I'm like, really? The most frustrating thing in the world.
And if you're backing up, for the love of turn around and make sure there's nobody standing behind you. Why do people constantly back up without looking? You got to bleep out that word, okay? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want you to lose your 20 cents you're making.
My 20 cents. Yeah, I'll bleep that out.
Anyway, that's my TED Talk for today. Oh, my goodness.
Honestly, sometimes it feels good just, like, letting it out and talking about it. It's needed, but, like, I agree with you. There's so many people that I've dealt with, like, for just this one day already.
Yeah.
I'm like, can you, like if they're in the doorway, the breezeway or whatever, and they're chatting with someone, they just, like, haven't seen you in so long. Oh, my God. Chatting. And, like, you're coming through, and they see that there's other people, and you just say, excuse me. They are acting like they're annoyed. Yeah. By you trying to go through the doorway.
You're inconveniencing their conversation.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, you're in the doorway.
Yeah, get the hell out of the way. I don't understand that.
Yeah. It's like, what do you think? This whole store shuts down until you're done?
Yeah. Oh, and the other day, I'm going to continue bitching because
that's okay.
I am. The other day, I'm trying to leave. I'm at a light and about to turn, and there's this guy standing there, and we're at a red light. And the guy is standing there not moving. Like, he's trying to cross right in front of us. In front of the 2 lanes. There's 1 lane that turns left. 1 lane that turns right or goes straight. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? There's no cars moving right now. Why doesn't he just cross? And then the light turns green. I see, like, the lines of cars start moving. The 3 cars ahead of me go and turn left. And the other 3 cars on the right side of me either go straight or move right. And as I get up to the light, this guy's halfway in the middle of the road trying to cross while the light is green in the lanes he's trying to cross. And I'm like, what the hell, dude? Why did you not cross when the damn light was red, you wait until it's green when nobody can see you, when traffic is moving, and then you decide to cross. Like, what
This
the
was
hell?
yesterday?
No, it was like 3 days ago. I was like, what the hell is going on with people these days?
Yeah. No, there's no thinking.
They just don't want to live anymore or something? I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to say it wasn't that. It could have been that.
Oh,
but
Jesus Christ.
I really think they're just like in their own world, not paying
It's
attention
just
whatsoever.
the stupidity. It's not even stupidity. The lack of common sense in people.
Yep.
Okay.
As they say, common sense is not so common.
Yeah. Let's talk about nice things now so people don't hate on the video.
Okay.
So we talked about the sandwich. Very good sandwich today.
Well, we both gave a review.
Panera needs
9.
to give Jimothy a raise. I don't know how much.
Jimothy?
I don't know how much those guys get paid.
I would imagine that amazing. Like most places like that, they don't get paid great.
Mm.
You know, most places everywhere, really, you don't get paid great anymore. Raises are hard to come by.
Although Panera is not like a Burger King. You don't have to be like rich to eat there, but it's not a place that like your average person would go there and eat every day. Yeah. We just do it out of convenience. We can't afford it either. We just do it out of convenience.
This is true. It's out of sheer convenience. That, and usually we have, not usually, sometimes we have gift cards. Because our family knows that we like work near Panera. So they're like, oh, okay, let's get them a gift card.
I assume people that go there probably tip okay, I would think. And these people aren't like waiters and waitresses, so they're not getting like $3 an hour. So I assume they're getting a decent wage.
Well, they're getting at least minimum.
Yeah, and they're getting tips. So I gotta say.
But then they gotta split the tips.
Yeah, that's true. Well, not my guy. I gave it to him directly. But
I don't know. I don't really think they get paid enough.
Probably not. Nobody gets paid enough. Or the vast majority of people don't get paid enough, I should say. I feel like I brought the mood down with my bitching earlier.
It's okay. The mood sometimes can be get down. Nothing wrong with it.
On the plus side, we finally moved all the chips out of the car.
Oh yeah. And so we're starting a new pile that's not in a bag, so it's way less organized.
Yesterday when I got home, I was like, I should probably bring them in. So I grabbed the bag that we showed in the video yesterday. And then I started digging under like jackets and stuff. And I was like, holy crap, this never ends. There's just
so many
bags of chips everywhere. And I filled that bag to like the tippity top to where it was almost overflowing. And then I lifted up a jacket off the floor and there was, not exaggerating, like another 12 bags of chips under the jacket that are still in the back seat right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That many?
Emergency rations. At least that many.
Yeah. So if we ever get stranded somewhere and we're stuck in the car, we have a little while to live by surviving off of chips. Water might be an issue. I don't know. I don't think there's water in here.
Probably not.
So we're probably going to die a lot sooner because the chips will just dehydrate us faster.
I need to drink more water.
Yeah.
I keep waking her up in the middle of the night to put lotion on my back because of my dry skin. Like, it makes it super, super itchy.
I don't want to do that anymore.
And then I bought back scratchers for when it's like super
They're
late.
actually adorable. They got little bear claw things.
I didn't buy them because they were adorable. I bought them because they were sharp. And they would scratch my back.
Yeah, but honestly, I think he's used it to scratch the cat more than your own back.
Oh yeah, that was fun. It's nice.
The cat loves it. I'm not gonna say she don't love it. She loves it.
We have like a dresser at the foot of the bed, and she loves sleeping up against it, but she's so far away. So now I can just extend the back scratcher and scratch her with it. I don't get the, I don't actually get the feeling of scratching her with my own hands, but at least you can hear her purr, which is cool. I'm sure she's popped up in some of your other videos, huh?
I don't know. Here and there, maybe.
It's mostly blue.
It's hard to tell which cat. We have two cats. They're both black. So for the average person, they tend to have a hard time to figure out which one it is which. But when you see them in person, instantly you will know which one is which. Lucy is the fat. She's so fat. She's so fat.
We get yelled at by the vets.
Yeah.
We got yelled at by the vets like the last 2 times.
Yeah, now we argue who has to take the cat to the vet because neither one wants to get yelled at, so we have to take turns. It's so bad. It's sad because she's like naturally a tiny cat.
Insert
so when
photo
she puts
here.
Sure.
Insert photo here.
We'll try to do that.
She's the small one with the. Well,
I'll try to do that. I'm editing, so I don't know.
She's got the smaller head, but she's pretty wide bodied.
So wide. She's like a bowling ball, and it's hilarious because she's like, I think she has a little dwarfism in her. She's really short, with very tiny feet, really small head. So she's like a tiny cat. But like when she puts on weight, because she's so tiny, it shows a lot. And she's a big girl now. And so when you pick her up, you almost can't because she would never scratch or bite you. She's the most gentle kitty, but
very gentle.
He has tortured this poor cat. I feel so bad, and she just puts up with it. She's like, whatever.
I don't hit her or anything.
No, okay,
like
so
that.
fine.
She just doesn't like being touched.
He will hold her and pick her up in positions that she hates. But she just puts up with it. She's just like fine, just waiting till it's over. And
it's the only way you can hold her though. If you put her on your shoulder, like the way you're supposed to, even if you're wearing like 4 layers of clothes, she will.
She goes into porcupine cat mode.
Her claws will get through the clothes and leave marks on you.
All feet are and they go out everywhere in every direction, porcupine cat mode, and then at the same time she turns into Velcro cat because then she's attached to whatever she can find around her. And it gets to be a disaster very quickly. So we don't pick her up. She's very hard. And then the weight doesn't help because I try picking her up and her belly just sags, and then she's sliding through my hands.
Yeah.
To
be fair, we're not completely negligent parents who made her obese.
No, we try very hard to actually make.
What happened was she was a rescue cat.
I don't think this is the reason. I think we are the reason.
No. I mean, when she was a kitten, like 8 weeks old, we got her from a animal rescue place. But we didn't know that she had worms.
Yeah, they didn't even know. So.
And they would tell us, that she's a kitten, she'll eat quite a bit while she's growing. So we didn't know she had worms, and literally all the food she was eating, none of it was going to her growing.
They called us back, I think, 2 weeks later to tell them, that whole litter had worms. And we're like, oh.
Because she was having issues going to the bathroom, and we were about to call him.
It was hilarious.
Because I thought, maybe it's just transitioning to a new food, maybe if she needs a little while to get used to it, maybe the diarrhea will stop. And right as we were about to call, they called us and was like, yeah, that whole litter had worms. And then ever since then, she's just been, I don't know, eating quite a bit.
She just likes to eat.
Which is odd because she didn't get fat for the first couple
she's
of years.
Older now.
Yeah.
So, she's probably slowing down. She also doesn't move much anymore because, where we live now, there's not enough space to really run around for them that much. At the first place, we had stairs. It was 2 stories. And, she had to go up and down stairs. That helps. And it definitely helps.
Yeah, she's a very lazy cat, too.
Once we move, she will, I think she'll lose weight because it'll be, hopefully, I really hope, a bigger place than where we're at. Because where we're at is really small. I've done a video on it if you haven't seen it. We're in my parents' house, so we're sharing a space. It's just downstairs. It's literally just 2 rooms.
And
it's not enough space for
cats. To be
fair
to us, our other cat has access to the same foods, and he's not.
Oh no, he's healthy weight. He's good. He's a big cat. He's naturally a large cat.
Big skeleton.
But he's not overweight. He's just. When it's fun, you pick him up and you gotta two-hand him. It's just a big boy.
He's very long and tall
cat. Big old feet, big old head.
He's got a floopy ear now though because he had a oral hematoma. I think that's
what it was called.
Yeah, where he was scratching one of his ears too hard, and a blood vessel popped. I thought he was gonna die. We rushed him into the hospital.
Yeah.
Because it scared the crap out of me.
We kind of all freaked out because his ear blew up to be like this balloon. It was so like, and it was literally was thick, and you touch it, it felt like a balloon. It looked painful.
And then
I felt bad.
I get into the vet's office, and she was just like, "Oh yeah,
like there was no big deal." Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, what the hell?" I was scared to death for like 2 days before this appointment for nothing.
We were freaking out because we were trying to get in anywhere. We just didn't want to go to our regular vet because we're currently trying to switch to a different vet because we don't like them. And we already knew they weren't going to solve the issue or even really help us. They would end up just taking them and be like, "Oh, you have to take them to somewhere else."
Yeah.
Because they did that last time. So we're like,
I brought them into like a emergency walk-in kind of thing. Expensive as hell.
Which they always are, but this one's cheaper than it was a new one. The other one apparently is really even more money. Yeah.
It was like $200 for the visit, and then it was like another $150 for the medication. So or something
no matter what,
that.
if you go in there, it's pretty much $200 right there.
But nothing's too good for my kitties.
Oh, this is true.
If I had a nuclear fallout shelter at the end of the world and only had space for one more person, I would rather go out and grab a random cat off the street than let a human into my nuclear fallout shelter. Apart from my family. One, you can't trust strangers.
Yeah, but
and two, it's a kitty, so.
True, but at the same time, there might be a fault in your logic here.
There's a fault in your logic.
I'm just saying, were you trying to just survive, and then when you guys all die, no big deal, we're all dead? Or were you trying to keep humanity going?
You're just trying to survive.
Oh boy.
And keep humanity
I'm just saying, if you're trying to, like, also still have humans around, I would try to get some fresh blood in there, because...
Oh, well, you'd be in there with me, obviously.
Well, yeah, but the two of us, then what about our kids? They got to do
Noah and his wife figured it out during the flood. We will figure it out.
Okay, we all know that wasn't... Okay, we don't all know this. That wasn't over... No.
Us smart people know that didn't happen.
That didn't happen because... Look what happened to the kings and queens and whatever in, where was it, England and Europe and stuff?
All of Europe.
All of Europe.
The Habsburg dynasty.
Look at that.
You want to
see how that went well? We'd all be messed up if that was the case from Noah.
You want to see a screwed up jawline? Look up the Habsburg jaw.
More than just a jawline, but
that's
the most notable one.
I didn't realize incest was going to be a topic of discussion.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that either.
Well, you're disgusting, so that pretty much, par for the course. We gotta head back in.
Is it that time already? Oh my god, this goes by so fast. Damn.
No nukes video today. No,
again?
Yeah, no new one anyway.
Oh, yeah. I think we're gonna skip the days if there's a new one because we like to just watch it. Sorry, guys.
Sometimes when there's no new ones for a while, nuke. I don't know why, but like the last 6 months or so, sometimes he'd go like 2 months without putting out a video, and I'd go into withdrawal, so I'd just start watching his old videos again, even though I've already seen them all like a bajillion times, and they don't scare me anymore.
He's also tried finding replacement, like, was it shows or whatever. Like, he'll watch another YouTube show that kind of does a similar setup. It's never quite the same. Sometimes it's just like something as simple as the voice of the guy that we're like, no, not the same.
If any of you 12 people watching this are Nuke's top 5 videos watchers, go to his channel and bombard his comment section and tell him to stop putting the Japanese ghost videos up there. Yeah. They are so fake. They are not even.
Stand them.
Yeah. Every time I see
Honestly,
he's like Japanese ghost investigator, I'm like, oh, this shit is obviously
fake.
Think
about it though. He might be doing it on purpose because then he probably gets a lot of comments of people going in saying, "This is so fake." It's probably benefiting him.
Why do all the Japanese ghosts look like the kid from The Grudge?
I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie. That is one of my most scared movie.
I don't think ghost diversity is
terrified of that movie.
Like, ghosts aren't as diverse as the human population. They don't.
Asian ghosts are totally
Yeah,
different.
Asian ghosts aren't different from American
I'm just
ghosts.
saying, Asian ghosts, they got long black hair every time.
Yeah, that I don't understand.
White ghosts, we're just like, I don't know, like
Although
see-through-y.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe we're just biased towards American ghosts because that's all we've seen.
Maybe.
That's all we've seen.
Maybe it's American ghosts, not even just race. It's a whole country.
Yeah.
It goes by country. The ghosts
Scooby-Doo
are different
ghosts.
per country.
Yeah, the ghosts we saw in Scooby-Doo have been lying to us this whole time.
They've been lying.
They don't
Big
all
old lie.
They don't all wear Victorian dresses and.
Nope.
and
That's just American ghosts.
Suits, yeah.
Just us.
But I don't know. Nuke,
Yep.
stop putting the Japanese ghost investigations on there. That's obviously fake.
Yeah.
And then there's this one like Korean guy who's always pointing in his videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's always like pointing. I'm like, yeah, dude, there's nothing there, man. Just pointing at something doesn't make a ghost just appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, I do. Totally do.
Okay.
Okay, we really gotta go in.
I'm a little bit angry today, so I'm venting.
That's okay. It's no big deal. All right. See you guys. Yeah. Whatever we do.
Screw you.
Okay. Yeah. Bye.